Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This is tough running. It is weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now they're going to face 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from the 32. Slot man motioned over. Benson on 1st and 10. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but, hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Ready!
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to the air, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. That's caught. Again, it's Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yellow!
Running from the pistol with Benson. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now, slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Katie York now on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. York knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60 by Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our 1st quarter of play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Option play they give to Benson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
set of downs from 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the 1st.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Now an inside give to Benson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here's Mahomes now. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Cade York now on for the field goal. It's a 48-yard look for it. York knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Craft all 80. Craft 80.
On the ground, this is Isaac Dorindos. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. We made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. He gets 6 on that play. It's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
79. Here we go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 18, pioneer.
Milton. He fires one deep down the right sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge.
He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jets take the lead on that successful kick.
Chargers 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Attack!
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught along the left sideline. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
defense is set. First and 10.
Yellow.
Staying on the ground with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Benson once more. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
18 Cardinals. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. Going left side, Bowers has it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down from the 41.
Come on, come on.
Milton back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
18, Roger, 18.
Here's Milton. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another third and long.
18, 19, Tiger, not Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's looking deep once again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. All right, so we're going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. Rolling into enemy territory. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That one is caught. Horton has it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Jets take the lead on that successful kick. Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go.
Pitching it out to Benson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
Ready up.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready. Panther and left. 60 Eagles. 60.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Has a hole left, room to run. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push this to an 8-point game. York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready?
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Getting on the ground. Here's Garindo. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. To throw, Milton. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Takes it in at the 21. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Hand off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Now give, it's Benson headed right. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow.
Air it out on 3rd. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. and they devoured that screen game on third down.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he gets him what he can, but so pretty deep in their own territory starting out. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on. Go.
Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Milton now. Cut out left. He's going to have them up to that 23. And gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Ready. Break. Ready. Let go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back. 70 line.
Hilton now on 3rd down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Desperation time here. Got a man. Vele has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. All set to go now from the 35.
Cougar, let's go now.
From the gun, Garindo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's complete, right side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
70 Timberwolves, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Benson on 1st and 10. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up to 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
It's Benson on the give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Smith in on the tackle. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers very close to an 11th win this season. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The give now to Benson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from New York.